This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, hope everybody enjoyed their dinner. Yud Aleph, Adar Aleph, the yard site of the Chida. Tonight is the yard site Suda of the Chida. I want to share with you 5 Hanhagos that the Chida brings down that have really revolutionized for me, just in general, the way of doing things. The first Hanhaga the Chida talks about, back in the day, people used to wear tefillin all day. People wore tefillin all day. Okay, so we understand, Yeridas Hadoros, the generations have declined. We don't have the physical stamina to wear tefillin all day. We don't have the ability to guard ourselves, b'tahara, to wear tefillin all day. So we just wear it for the davening. Chida says, but back in the day, they wore it all day. So at the very least, before you take off your tefillin, you have to learn something in the tefillin. You can't just take off the tefillin right away. One pasuk, one halacha, one dvar Torah. You don't want you to remove your tefillin before you learn something. In other words, most people, they're makbid, they keep the tefillin on until after Aleim, until after the Yom, a little bit longer. You want to be mekayim the inyan every day, Talmud, Torah, b'tefillin. Then the Chida says, think, when you learn in your tefillin, think, Shem Havaya. You're learning in the tefillin, be'ahava, be'yira, tefillin, Torah, is these 4 inyanim. Ahava, yira, tefillin, Torah, is meyached, the 4 letters of the Shem Havaya. That's one Hanhaga that the Chida brings down. Number 2, I'm going to tell you something you could do in under 1 second. You could get an extra 9 mitzvahs a day, an extra 3,000 mitzvahs a year. You ready? Every time you walk into a shul, the Chida writes, you should think you're mekayim the mitzvah of Moira Mikdash. And Moira Mikdash means you fear, you have reverence for the makom, and to have yira mimisha shoichen by. It's a different inyan. One is to have fear from the place, to have yira, to have reverence from the place, and one to have reverence from HaKadosh Baruch who dwells in the shul. And then, says the Chida, you should think you're being noitel reshus from HaKadosh Baruch Hu to be able to daven. These are 3 kavanas you have before the tefillah. It doesn't even take 1 second. Moira Mikdash, Moira Mimisha Shoichen Bay, and Netilas Reshus. It's a game changer. You think this before you start davening, it's a different davening. Okay, number 3. Okay, you ready for this? Chazal say that anyone who answers Amen Yehishmei Rabbah with all their kayach, Korin like Zardinan, Moichlin like Akalav Ainoisav. Now I want to ask you a personal question. Did you ever see anyone who actually answered Amen Yehishmei Rabbah b'chol koichai? We know some Rishonim say it means all your kavana, but some Rishonim say b'chol koichai. You never saw anyone say b'chol koichai. If the guy said it b'chol koichai, they would carry him out. He would be institutionalized. Nobody ever says, Amen Yehi. No. The way your kid does something, nobody answers Amen Yehishmei Rabbah like that. But what does the Gemara mean? You should answer Amen Yehishmei Rabbah Chol Koichai. Listen to this Chida. Chida says, you rev yourself up as if you're going to answer Amen Yehishmei Rabbah Chol Koichai. But when it comes down to it, Lamaisa, you could say it kiragil. You could say it regular. But you prepare yourself. You rev yourself up as if you're going to answer with every fiber of your being as loud as you possibly can. And then when you say it Lamaisa, when it comes down to it, you could say it kiragel. Okay, 2 more. You ready for this? What do you think when you bow during Shemona Esrei? What do you think? The Chida says the 4 bowings in Shemona Esrei, there are 2 Shemos of Hashem. There's Havaya, Yud Vavke, and Aleph Daled Nun Yud. By the first Hishtach Havaya, you think you take the Yud of the Shem Havaya, the Aleph of the Adnus, and you're Mechavein. The Yud of the Havaya should pick up the Aleph of Adnus, and the Aleph is being picked up by the Yud. That's the first Kavanah. The second bowing, you think the Hey of the Havaya should pick up the Dalet of the Adnus, and the Dalet of the Adnus is being picked up by the Hey. By Moedim, you think the Vav of the Havaya should pick up the Nun of the Adnus, and the Nun is being picked up by the Vav. And the hey, by the final Shtachavaya, the hey of the Havaya should pick up the Yud, and the Yud is being picked up by hey. Now it takes practice. You're not going to get it just one time you heard it. You practice it, it becomes instinct. It becomes natural. This is the Kavana that one is supposed to have. It's brought in the Shar Kavana Sadari. Chida brings it down in the Avodas HaKodesh, in the Marba Etzba. One more, okay? This is also game changer. On Shabbos you have a Neshama Yisera. But the Neshama has three parts to it. Naran, Neshama, Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama. Okay? So every Shabbos you have a Neshama Yisera. Now actually, this is a separate thing. You don't get the Neshama Yisera at one shot. It doesn't happen like one shot. When do you get it? When you say Boi B'Shalom, you get the Nefesh of the Neshama Yisera. When you say Baruch, you get the Ruach of the Neshama Yisera. When you say Ufroi Solenu Sukkah Shleimecha, you get the Neshama of the Neshama Yisera. That's Friday night. Friday night is the Neshama Yisera Mitzad Nukva, the female side of the Neshama. But the Kedusha of Shabbos Day is greater. Shabbos Day you get the Nefesh Yisera by Nishmas. You get the Ruach Yisera when you're Soimech Gula L'Tfila, after you say Hashem Savasai Tiftach before Shemana Esrei, and you get the Neshama by Aye of Musaf. Okay, fine. Now, could you hang on to that? On Sunday, when you say the Yom, you're Mechavein, you want to hang on to the Ruach of the Neshama Yisera of Shabbos. On Monday, when you say the Yom, you have in mind, you want to hang on to Sunday you have in mind you want to hang on to the Neshama of the Neshama Yisera. Monday you have in mind the Ruach. And Tuesday you have in mind the Nefesh. Now, that means, what do you do to hang on to the Neshama? On Sunday you're supposed to have Machshavos Tahiros. By doing so, you hang on to the Neshama Yisera of the Naran of Shabbos. Monday, how do you hang on to the Ruach? Extra Limud HaTorah. So how do you have extra Limud Torah? They're Masakin, Kriyas HaTorah, Monday and Thursday. This way you hang on to the Ruach of the Neshama Yisera. Nefesh, if let's say somebody wants to be Mevakar Cholim, or Hachnasas Kalo, any Chesed, if you could schedule it for any day, Tuesday or Wednesday, Chida says. Why? Because Tuesday you hang on to the Nefesh of the Neshama Yisera. How do you hang on to the Nefesh? By Gemilas Chasadim. So Sunday is Neshama, Monday is Ruach, Tuesday is Nefesh. Comes Wednesday, now you're preparing yourself for Shabbos to come. You want to tap in to the extra neshama of the upcoming Shabbos. Wednesday is the Nefesh. Thursday is the Ruach. That's why Monday and Thursday go together. Monday you hang on to the Ruach of last Shabbos. Thursday you connect to the Ruach of the coming Shabbos. And then Friday is the Neshama. So Friday and Sunday go together. That's why Sunday in America is a half a day also. Why? Because it's like parallel to Friday. It's like connecting to Shabbos. Sunday and Friday is hanging on to Shabbos. Monday and Thursday go together. Torah. Tuesday and Wednesday go together. Chesed. That's why today's already Monday night. It's Tuesday. I'm going to do you a chesed. We're going to stop now, and I'm going to let you bench and go to sleep. But that's not the chesed part. The chesed part is that they could go to sleep. Anyway, these are 5 Hanhagos of the Chida. Number 1, what you do when you come into the shul. Moira Mikdash. Moira Mimisha Shoichin Bay. Netilas Rishus. Number 2, Limud HaTorah B'Tfilin. Number 3, how to answer Amen Yehishmei Rabbah. Number 4, the Kavana by the bowings of Shemana Esrei. And number 5, what to think when you say the Yom each day. To either hang on to the Neshama of the previous Shabbos or to connect to the Neshama of the coming Shabbos. These are the Hanhagos of the Chida. I recommend you get a hold of the Sefer Moira Be'etzba. The Chida brings hundreds of different short kavanas. He says before you do any mitzvah, talis, tefillin, mahar b'tshuva, before any mitzvah you do, you think you're doing tshuva. Chida brings little small hanhagos toivos. Zchusa yagin aleinu. Go ahead.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.